And superiority signaling arises, at least in an organizational context, from an innate desire to know that people who are beneath you in the organizational structure know that you are the superior. And what's interesting about this, and I want to be careful here, in fact, in my library, I have a book on the neuropsychology of coaching. I don't want to overextend my expertise because I'm not a neurocognitive psychologist, and I don't specialize in that biological side of human personality and human psychology. But one of the things that we do know is that, and this reinforces, by the way, the natural tendency for human beings to be hierarchical, is that as a human being, when you assert your dominance, or when you feel that your place in the hierarchy has been established and is being recognized or is being secured, right? In other words, you've done something, let's say, to avoid the threat to the authority that you do have, or somebody signals their inferiority or their subordination to you, you actually get a dose of feel-good chemicals in your brain. It's really fascinating. So nature wants you to be hierarchical. It wants you to assert dominance. Or if you are not in a position of leadership, it wants you to signal your subordination. In other words, when we establish our place within a hierarchy and we secure that place, in other words, it gives us a feeling of safety, we get this rush of feel-good chemicals. So what happens is that individuals that are prone to these hierarchical behaviors are often vulnerable to superior behaviors that we will call superiority signaling.